You are my strength when I am weak. You are the treasure that I seek. You are my all in all. Waking you as a precious jewel. Lord, to give up I'd be a fool. You are my all in all.
My name is Sister Benedicta, and I am a sister of St. Francis of the Martyr St. George. I was born in Toronto and raised in Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada, Diocese of Calgary. I've been a sister for 12 years, and my present apostolate is teaching science in a high school in New Jersey, as well as doing campus ministry work. Growing up, I never thought of being a sister. I dreamt of the white picket fence, a whole bunch of kids, and my husband would do the diaper. The year before I entered the convent, I went to a school called John Paul II Bible School in Radway, Alberta. It was a year of formation in my faith. We prayed the rosary, there was Mass daily, and we prayed as a community, and I really felt like it was a formation, a beginning for what religious life was. In the fall, my father said, "Is this a place that trains nuns and priests?" I said, "Dad, no, but there are a lot of sisters and priests that do come out of this place." In the spring, one of the teachers was from my deanery, Father Miles Gaffney, who's actually our vocation director right now. And I asked if I could speak to him. And it was kind of difficult. I said, "I'd like to talk to you about, I'm interested in, I want to ask you about, how do I go about I'm kind of wondering about being a sister?" Then he said, "Are you ready to enter in the fall?" And I thought, I don't even know what a sister is, let alone any communities. And he told me to visit 2 or 3, because beyond that it would be confusing, actually. I chose to go to the first community in Louisiana. There was a student from Louisiana that I wanted to visit, as well as a community down there. And it was a really good spiritual visit, and then I met with the foundress, and she said, "Any questions?" I said, "No," and I really didn't have any questions, even though it's the first sister that I had an opportunity to ask any questions of. There was no spark. So I went back home, and then I talked with my father, or my family, and my father said, "Go visit the St. Louis sisters." And I thought, Father Miles said 2 or 3 communities. Am I going to waste one of my choices on a St. Louis sister? What does that mean? My father said these sisters they're actually Carmelites, and they live in Kirkwood, Missouri. And my godmother's sister, so I call her my god aunt, she entered there actually 40 years before I did, the exact same day. So I went and visited them, and it felt like uncles and aunts. I really had the structure of prayer and kind of the order of the day as a religious. And then after a couple days, Sister Damien, actually drove me over to Alton, Illinois, where I visited our community. Now, at this point, really I'm doing research. This isn't my community. This is actually of another student at the school who had shown me the brochure of this community. It would be a good one to check out. I thought, compare. I wasn't thinking this would be it. But when I got here, And I was with the sisters and saw their joy. And so many things I can't even put to words. I knew this was home. Then I had a conversation with the Vocation director here at our community, and she said, well, what do you think? I said, maybe. She said, well, maybe yes or maybe no. I said, maybe yes. So I thought, well, I better pray about this. So I went to our Adoration Chapel, and it was the day for the Joyful Mystery. So I thought, well, I'll pray a decade of the Rosary. And the first Joyful Mystery is the Annunciation, where Mary said yes, without hesitation. So I really felt that was too my call to say yes without hesitation.